All right, so we should see red dot in the upper left-hand corner indicating that we are recording. I'm going to share my screen to show you guys the cartoon for the day. It's actually not a cartoon, but a picture. And you know, I like to show cartoons that put design in context, or show design fails. This one isn't really a design fail. It's more just kind of funny. But hopefully everybody remembers from your quantum physics classes, Schrodinger's cat. So Schrodinger was the guy who developed the equations that describe you know, quantum mechanical particles, and the idea that they you don't actually know what their state is until you measure them, and then once you measure them, you know. And there's an analogy that's called Schrodinger's cat, which is there's a cat owner who puts his cat in a box, and there's a robot in the box that basically flips a coin and decides based on the outcome of the flip whether the cat gets fed or not. The owner walks away for a week, comes back, and as he's standing there looking at the box, he doesn't actually know the outcome, right? He doesn't know whether the cat has been fed or not. So the cat is either alive or dead. And as a result, the cat is in a state of superposition between life and death, and is effectively both, until the user opens the box and sees whether the cat has been fed and is therefore alive, or has starved to death and is dead. And so that's called Schrodinger's cat. And so somebody sent me this picture, which I thought was funny. This is Schrodinger's dumpster, right? Which is empty when it's full, right? So it's in a superposition of both empty and full at the same time. So anyway, I thought that was funny. But let's not dwell on that too much, because we got a lot to cover. I do want to just make a quick couple of points. Hang on. Oh, okay, here I am again. A quick couple of points that are housekeeping points. So, and I've got a new toy. Look, this is my overhead document camera. So I'm gonna turn it on, I hope. And you guys should be able to see my desktop here. So I'm going to use this to make handwritten notes. There was some commentary earlier on about if people are in gallery view, or don't have the screen pinned, you're going to be looking at like this tiny little, like the size of a quarter, little box, and then everybody else you're going to see is sort of the Brady Bunch around you. So to fix that, to make your screen really big so that you can see this, the trick is to go into the box that's associated with me, the video where you could see my hand and my paper and stuff. So I'm waving, hi, come to this box. And if you hover in the upper right-hand corner of that box, there's an ellipsis, which is 3 dots. If you click on the 3 dots, the fourth option down, at least for me, the fourth option down is pin video. So if you pin your video, that will make the screen like just me. And then you can toggle back and forth between a pinned video of me and the gallery view if you want to kind of see what other people look like, by clicking on gallery. The main zoom window is in the upper right hand corner, so you can toggle back and forth. But if you guys are in having the pinned video, you can toggle back and forth between gallery view and speaker view, and get to a view where all that you see is my hands and my desktop here. So let me give folks a second to do that. Any trouble getting to the big view of the screen so you guys can see what I'm writing? Nope. Okay. Seems like we're good. All right. So the other couple of elements of housekeeping. One is I sent, let me give you my face back here. There it is. Okay. So I sent the survey around. You guys should have gotten it about 5 minutes before class. The questions, the first 2 are the same as always. It's what went well, what can improve. And then the third question is, basically probing how you guys feel about PowerPoint presentations versus presentations done live as I'm writing the notes by hand, which is what I'm going to attempt today since I have my new document camera. So if you guys could sort of give me a sense of whether you like PowerPoint or whether you like this version, I'll tailor future classes to everybody's preference. But please give me that feedback when you receive the survey on your cell phones. The other thing that I want to mention, from just a housekeeping perspective, is the syllabus and the course schedule. They do exist. I've not yet posted them on Canvas. The reason is I'm waiting for 2 more people to give me their dates. So these are outside speakers, subject matter experts that are going to come and present to the class. And I need to pin down their dates because the dates that they come determine when the assignments that are predicated on their content is due. And if I don't have those dates, then the schedule that sort of sets up when is due or what is due when gets all messed up. And I didn't want to post something and have you guys sort of commit it to memory or commit it to your calendars and then change it and have you go through it all again. So there is a course schedule. I'll share my screen here and show you that it does exist. It's real. So here's the course schedule. My intention is to post this by the end of the day today once I hear back from these guys, but you can see the problem is right here. There's this big swath of almost 3 weeks where I've invited these people to come and present, and they haven't yet confirmed for me when they're available. And that, of course, changes again when the assignments based on their presentations are due, and it'll mess up the whole schedule. So I don't want to release this until I have that fixed. So that's the course schedule, and then I also have the syllabus, which is lost. Oh no, there it is. Okay. So here's the course syllabus, which I also will release as soon as I get that schedule sorted out. So it's real. It does exist. It just has to be updated with these final few pieces of information. For now, what's I think probably most important to you guys is this spot right here. So this is how grades are distributed in the class. The key thing is that the total points in the class is 1,000. So you guys are getting like quizzes that are worth 10 points. You guys are getting resume assignments that are worth 5 points. You're probably wondering like how valuable is that, right? If the class is 100 points and I just scored 10 points on my quiz, I'm already a tenth of the way to an A in the class. So it's 1,000 points is the total, and if you sum up all the assignments, you get to 1,000. So that sort of gives you a sense of how everything is weighted. And then with respect to the grades, I just use a straight scale grading scheme, the same that UF recommends for all of its classes, where 93 is the threshold for an A, 90 is the threshold for an A minus, and so forth. So by the end of the day today, I will get this posted, and even if I don't get feedback from the couple of speakers about their dates, I will post this anyway because we're sort of bobbing up and down in an ocean without a captain at the moment because we don't have a syllabus. So I'll get this posted up there, and you guys will have it. You'll be able to see it and review it. I'm also going to make a video where I go through and describe all the salient points. I didn't want to spend class time doing that because a lot of times students sort of zone out during that, and I understand because it's very boring. So I'll post a video and you guys can watch the video, and if you have any questions, you can send me those in email and I'll respond. But the syllabus is almost in your hands. Just give me a few more hours and it'll be done. Okay, so let me stop that. Let me put the syllabus and the schedule away to free up my desktop. Okay. The other item of how, I can use my doc cam for this. There we go. Okay. The other item of housekeeping is the schedule for the next couple of days. So let's just write housekeeping. Okay. So the first one is that there is no class on Monday. And that's 9/7/2020. And the reason there's no class on Monday is because that's Labor Day, right? It's a federal holiday, Labor Day. And so if you guys try to sign on, notice that I've actually removed the Zoom lectures for Monday because, well, there's no class. So you won't be able to sign on to a Zoom meeting anyway. But if you could find the Zoom links, I won't be there. I'll be having my 3-day weekend. So no class on Labor Day. And then the second point is that there is no EML 4501 meeting at 1:55 p.m. on Wednesday, on the next class meeting, Wednesday, and that's 9/9/2020. I originally just canceled class all the way through that day, but it turns out that the derivation that I'm going to do today takes a little bit longer than one class period, and so I will have kind of an informal class meeting both at 9:35 a.m. and 11:45 a.m. on that day. So we will meet at those times, and all I'm going to do in class on those times is just finish the derivation that I'm going to start in class today for how to determine whether or not a seal is going to leak or not. You guys are a bit disenfranchised in that at 1:50, actually at 2 p.m. So this is number 3, at 2 p.m. on 9/9/2020, that's Wednesday, there's going to be a STEM tank colloquy. Colloquy is just an informal discussion. So it's sort of like a colloquium, except with friends, basically. And STEM Tank was the summer program that I ran in 2020 in the summer. It was an engineering design program for high school students, and the department would like me to do a presentation on STEM Tank, so we're going to do that. It happens to overlap with the 1:55 class meeting because it starts at 2 o'clock. It runs, by the way, from 2 to 3:30. So that's why our class is canceled. The 1:55 class is canceled on that day, but I would really love for you guys to come. This STEM Tank colloquy is going to be it's going to be virtual. It's going to be all online through the MAE department's YouTube page, and so you guys are available anyway, right? Because 2 o'clock you would have been hanging out with me. So I would love for you guys to sign on virtually and participate in this seminar. I don't have the address yet, the URL, but it will be sent out in departmental communications, and I'll send it out to the class so that you guys can attend. And I will mention that this is an extra credit opportunity. Extra credit. Yay. So you guys will be able to take a screenshot to just show me that you were there, and upload the screenshot to an extra credit assignment that I'll create on Canvas, and you'll get a couple points of extra credit for attending the STEM Tank colloquy on 9/9 at 2 p.m. Okay, so that's my housekeeping stuff. Any questions about housekeeping before we jump into the lecture? Nope. Okay.